Fambule mina kabo plenty kushete na nyabunde se awana ye awisie fama minu seke nungo sikori nutong and as limba man can say Monday women them limba man great panda great in the na question for the Creole man. They ask if man then day. Indeed, we are here, but are we making an impact? That is for us to have a conversation. You know, when they talk about salon, salon means something to me, it means something to you all. But what in salon mean, we get to put them into perspective. Because it looked like for say it means something different to we all. And that is worrisome. Salon is home. Salon is our land. Why can't we as a people come together and forge something uniquely ours? Something where we go say, now we own this. Now we make them for we serve. Something where we go say, it puts everything about we together. It encapsulates everything and put on a one bowl pan. And that's what we call the values we hold we together. And if we get one value, that means to say, for once now we country, we'll get the salon line instead of Mende line, Timney line, Up line, Limba line, Local line. All the line then they forge divisions. And we all know, say, division in a place so supposed to be whole. Once we are not be whole, we not get a problem. Now that make people and we wise don't always tell we for say a divided house would never stand. It not go hold. We get forget unity of purpose. We get forget we values what we all believe in, what we stand for. We create one Sierra Leone. You see, Nelson Mandela say, this world what we did is divided by race, color, gender, and religion. He said we all divided into wise people and fools. And the fools then divide themselves by race, color, gender, and religion. I could say the same about Sierra Leone. Say Sierra Leone divided by tribe, by region, by political parties, and by religion. And what in really divide we? Nah, wisdom and fools. And the fools them divide themselves by party, by gender, by tribes, and by religion. Once una get a divided mindset, once una not get a common goal as a people, una dey set una self for fail. And Sierra Leone for over 64 years, we they fail. And one of the reasons and why we fail, look at we party slogan. A slogan where they make for salon nationalism. Now SLPP, they take the worker with one country, one people. What do you see? Now one country, one angry. People are hungry. And the people that were angry. Now everybody. And that they happen right now in salon. SLPP didn't power. They say a Mindeman party. They say a Southeasterners party. But guess what? Southeasterner, Northwesterner, all my angry. They angry, not prejudice. Angry, not they prejudice anybody. Angry, not they pick and choose. Angry, they catch you regardless of your tribe, your race, your complexion, your religion, or you gender. Angry, not give a hoots. Minima angry, Timnima angry, Locoman angry, Susuman angry, Kriguman angry. They say one nation, one country. But the meaning is now one nation, one angry. All man angry. So man can say, they say one nation, one tribe. But this one green tribe, now just 1% or 2% they enjoy. The same way SLPP take power. Now 2% of the affluent of the political class they enjoy. Then 98% of the many people they know they enter now the inner core. So they are hungry. So where SLPP take power, 98% of SLPP supporters they're angry. And the same way APC take power, 98% of the APC they're angry. So that's mean to say both parties waiting and see, not to in the B. Waiting and see them team up for, not to in the really team up for. Waiting and really team up for is simple. It is just the fact say, then they use una for get into power. As people like can say, when they need power, then they shake your hand with confidence. For bail you for me then go inside. But when they go inside, then they shake your hand with neglect. Then even they turn away when they see you. And it is for us for begin to wake up, smell the coffee, and begin to act accordingly. Know yourself. Salon people, we know to Sonia Ogi. Salon people, we have Freetown, the land of the free. A country we say freedom, unity, and justice. With the freedom, with the unity amongst ourselves, with the justice. Sierra Leone is not a just society. Sierra Leone is a very divided society. Sierra Leone is not an equal society, very unequal. One love for Peter, one love for cocoa. We get this classism where you get those that calls themselves academics. Where are they? So many of them. We get in Sierra Leone 2 for penny. But with the knowledge, where is the knowledge? We get them. All man for B flag bearer. All man it map na APC. All man it map na SLPP. All man for B flag bearer. Even Miliju braid say if for dinner we braid basket. In as much as again Miliju all over, he say qualify. Then God herself don't come up. God has say, this term here, I don't care whether I get bolo bolo or not. Myself, they take part. I want for be flag bearer. It's so sad. The blind man say he want for be flag bearer. But that same blind man they na in the Fen Road, the Nossi Road, he somebody else, they grumble in your problem. He walk go to her. He say, bruh, do you show me road no? The man will go ask for show a road in a cripple. And the cripple say to himself, bruh, this man be no. Me own state and condition where they no go ask me for make a help because in get eye for see me no get leg for sure no side or for go any side where you see do clean at him up na this one place I know they move. I know mobile. I don't want to use me leg na me life. In at least you know get eye boy the worker. And this is the situation. All the people that we want can run a salon. Uda get one eye, get one eye. Uda get jiggy na eye, get jiggy. Uda blend. Uda na polio. Uda no get hand, but one for drive, motorcar. It's a sad situation. Sierra Leone is in a very dark place. When I say Salon, then a dark place, some man go say otherwise. But not to The blackout way deal, the physical blackouts, the lights will not there. Not that kind of blackness they talk about. Waiting that they talk about Naya. And they talk about a metaphor, metaphoric meaning. That means to say the state where Sierra Leone day, it in a state of emotional or psychological distress, despair, and hopelessness. What is that they talk about? They talk about period of intense sadness, isolation, and being overwhelmed by life challenges. Look at the rate of addiction. Look at the rate of people who die from overdose. Look at the rate of people who die from malnutrition. Look at the rate of people that were not able to feed themselves. A population of over 60% they live below $1. It's nothing to write home about. Then Pantap Day, where would you talk for say Sierra Leone a dark place? You get people them we call themselves politicians with black faces, black hands, and black hearts. They can for can inflict more darkness, Pantap the darkness where they pan the people them right now. How can people be hopeful when you look at the lineup na SLPP, look at the lineup na APC, they say one country, but the meaning now one angry, one nation, one angry, one country, one angry. The only thing within the country now angry. And right now, I can say to Sierra Leone and them, we get for change with mentality. We get for put with brain to gear and begin to ask ourselves questions them. We go help we for rise from the ground. Because right now, also we don't for them. And when you for them, you don't go for them again. Because you did flat na ground. The only way now for go up. And how we could go up, we get for change the way where we look at things. We get for change the way we they deal with one another. We get for begin to ask yourself questions. Clever questions, not so foolish questions. And waiting at them clever questions there. We get water. Plenty one. Boku rainfall to start with. We get Sewa, we get Moi, River Moi, we get River Roquel, we get River John, we get Great Skiasis, we get Little Skiasis, we get Tayama River. We get Boku River there. Over 7 rivers. And we get the Atlantic Ocean. How comes we not get water for drink? How comes? But we get slogan there. One country, one people. If we not one country, one people, how come the nationalism in that slogan they no they interpret in equality of life? If now one country, one nation, why we not get one hospital where we all go call hospital, when of world standard? With all the diamond we don't come out of the country, all the gold we don't come out of the country, all the iron ore, all the bauxite, all the chromite, all the piassava. Salo, the one that really broke banga, they don't broke banga banga price don't know banner. But we not move, go anywhere. We'll get this look at them. Away you say. APC. A, P, P, C, C. Back to power. Now lie. When you say APC, una for say back to angry. APC come una they go back pa angry. SLPP come una they back pa angry. Why? Because all of us, the political class and we the citizens, them, we not serious. Because if we serious, we go forget about tribalism, linguistic tribalism, political party tribalism. Because they want to win an APC. When they in a power, they say that they get legacy for make things. But what's in the field for realize? Anything where APC make, not with the money, but the government of Sierra Leone do am. Na Salome money, not to APC. APC not get money for make bridge. APC not get money for make road. APC not get money for make dondo. Now we taxes them and we minerals them. And plus money then when they go take na other man country on we behalf. After when a man challenge then take the money, then put another in your pocket. And in not the trickle down to the people. Where SLPP cap, same thing. Because as I can say to people, them APC SLPP, are the same thing, 10 pence plus 1 penny. We APC SLPP self can inside. With APC SLPP make this, SLPP not they make dundo. Because when you win elections, you transition into governance. And when you dey in government, you dey represent the country, not your party. And whatever is given to you when you travel, then give that to the government of Sierra Leone. And the government of Sierra Leone belongs to the Sierra Leonean people. Mind you, sovereignty belongs to the people from whom politicians then derive their power, then derive their authority. But that is alien our society. We read, we quote books, but when it comes to practice, that's the area we are totally and utterly useless. What we say is not what we preach. We get all them bookman there. And the bookman and we useless pass all, and I go say them. Like anybody say what's in the one for say. But all the bookman will get PhD, masters. Look at the state of our country. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Professor. Who is a professor? Now somebody with a professed knowledge. Let's understand the meaning of the word professor. Let's take the suffix off. That is the SOR. We put profess. When you're a professor, what do you do? You profess knowledge. Knowledge in what? Knowledge in biology, knowledge in physics, knowledge in mathematics, knowledge in politics. When I say you're a professor, with the profess knowledge in economics, the profess knowledge in accountancy, in accounting. So when you say you profess, the word in meaning profess, that means you make a claim. If you make a claim, the duty of care is upon you. The responsibility is upon you when say you're a professor for support you claim by doing the things them we professors do. Write, do research, teach, and live by the example then way you make in your preaching. But we get a professor there in physics, in chemistry, in engineering. But all engineering what we get in Senegal and go pull engineering for coming across in our country. We only hold them, fold their hands, you know. Then they talk about doctors. We get plenty medical doctors them. But when we sick, we get for move go Ghana or India. Or the one in way more affluent, we not the politician them, then can Germany or England, France, America. They are the ones that are supposed to provide the care. But what thing they happen at Sierra Leone? It's like you will cook the soup where all man they eat. You know they eat them because all pass mark, you go buy cookery. Pass them see the kind of house, they get to pick now your mouth. They say, hey, what's happened? They go eat cookery. They say, why you not eat the food? The food not sweet. But now that cook now you cook up. This is what these politicians are doing. Total deception and lies. How long will I go they allow people them for tell them kind of atrocious lies them saying? Una sit down, una the clap back for them. Salon they in the dark place. Salon they in the dark place. Some wisdom keys then they where we get for take into perspective We get for bring come to reality. Nothing is free. Now the world where we live. Tim the man say four and no rule. Nothing for nothing world. Tim the man say be sorry be put to fair into mirror. That means to say if you cough, if you not pitch, you go swallow. Nothing is free. No discipline, no reward or no result. No sacrifice, no opportunity. No loyalty, no love. No trust, no friendship. No pain, no gain. No risk, no reward. Life no investment. You got to put something in to get something back. We live in a country where everything is falling apart. Instead of us come together, organize ourselves, take the bull by its horns, shake something out of it for the good of all. Rather, we all sit down, they wait for God. We God don't give we 5 senses, and all the senses then they get movement. If you did do something, or you team up some side, smell good, move commodity. But we still team up there with the beer, the smell we all we knows. We go suffocate. Because inanimate, to rock, to house, to stone, to firewood. A living organism. God gives you characteristics where you're able to move, you mobile. Move! Don't sit there, allow others to misuse you. Even Islam tell you, say, you not for allow anybody for oppress you. Neither you not for oppress nobody. Why are we sitting there and allowing these people to play the fool? And then we sit down back with the life and God, saying a God. God not get nothing for do with that. God don't give we all the tools that we need for make decisions. Then say one country, one people. But what you would see now, one country, one angry. They angry. Now the same angry we always suffer. Same price of fresh, same price of oil, same price of transport. But they see them people there. Where they struggle for buy mina, then they eat T-bone steak, then they eat sirloin steak, then they eat rump steak, then they eat T-bone steak, then they eat fillet steak, then they eat ribeye steak, all the steak them, and then they eat. Where we're not able to afford pakpako or awefu. These are the reality. Why are things like that? Because we are letting them do these things to us. If we forget about linguistic tribalism, that is, we forget about tribal groups, we forget about tribal sentiments, we forget about political sentiment, we come together with one value, and one of them value, then we're not for angry in this country with this kind of land where we get, the kind of money where we get, and all the things that we get. And we're not going to allow that few people and they eat while we the rest, we the waste away, we the perish. So the slogan, one country, one people, if it means to say we are equal, one country, one people, it means equality, it means nationalism. But where are all of that? Where are all of that? We can look north, we can look east, we can look west, we can look south. Nowhere. We're not able to fair Sierra Leone, one country, one people. We are not one people. Let us not delude ourselves. Let us not fool ourselves. Sierra Leone, now a country where they share a country together. We are not there as a nation. We are there as tribes in a piece of land. We did it as Creole, Mende, Timni, Limba, so you name it. And that's make we busy 30 day upline, Timni line, Mende line. Where about the Sierra Leone line? When are we going to forge the Sierra Leone line? Where every tribal orientation go team up na that line. Say this is the line and this is the only line in Sierra Leone. One country, one people. But we allow one political party for they use a slogan meant for a proper amalgamation of all tribal entities to be one nation. Samura Machel told us in one of his quotes, he said, for let you build a nation, tribe should die. If we not kill the tribal loyalty and focus on national loyalty, we are doomed, and we will continue to be doomed as long as we continue thinking that way. Nobody knows us along where they work out with Timini passports, Limba passports, Soso passports, Madingo passports, and Sierra Leonean passports. So why we not get a Sierra Leonean line? We could be with official position, with official belief. Anybody will take power, whether it's APC, SLPP, NGC, whatever CC or DC or letter you come with. If you want break that line, we will frown at you and push you out of line. So we only get one country, one nation, one country, one people. Then that's when we'll be able to look at ourselves and say, wow, we have achieved as a nation. But what you would achieve? Now you get we politicians they only come Europe, then they go hold meeting them with man there. They tell them how they go able to sell the country to them for cheap at we expense. We sit down with the clap for them. It don't reach a term now. Where we get for make and clear. Anybody we want for be leader of the country. If we be a Sierra Leonean first. If you not be careful, you never come out from the diaspora. If you don't deal at the country. Because most of them people there with too much Western thinking, mentality, attitude, character, is very detrimental to we. Why I they say this? My dear uncle Tom them. They want them we don't sell. They want them we don't create a situation for let Afrocentricity not thrive. Because this psychotic addiction to Western definitions we Sierra Leonean then get. As they talk so, then quote Shakespeare for you. They don't go quote Lion and Jewel, Wole Soyinka. They don't go quote Weep Not Child, Ngogi book. They don't go quote Things Fall Apart. Then go quote Shakespeare. Then go quote Pluto. Then go quote all kind Greek waiting philosophy. Then don't even talk Greek. We should not be impressed with those. This psychotic addiction to Western definition. That the whole reason we make we like how we did so. We get professor them, we not the profess nothing. We get doctor them, we not able to solve no problem. Because when you're an academic person, you start doing your masters in the area of critical thinking. You think without bias. Learn to solve problems. You do research. And research with the benefit your environment. Use your tools where you get around you. Use the resources where you get around you for make something positive for the whole community for grow. Make something where they transform una environment, una people them, improve lives. But we on PhD people them, all with the interested now for can be politician. And it's so funny. Already in the talk say they want for be leader. No. If you run to be a flag bearer, you're not a candidate, you're not a leader. A leader, not somebody who they solve problems. None of you guys have ever solved any problems for Sierra Leone. The only thing we want to know is for thief, lie, divide the people them, and break with society to fragments. What is the use of a party we say one country, one people? Where the meaning to the people them as things they now one country, one hungry. Because the only thing we united by Sierra Leone na hunger. We all hungry. Everybody hungry. Whether you not team ni local. So all man hungry. So now one country, one hungry. And one nation, one people. Now a nationalistic slogan that for bring we all together. For love we unite on a purpose. Can we do that? So far we haven't. Why? APCD under A, P, C, back to power. No. When APC come, back to angry. Because they want them way team up before now one for be flag bearer. If they not get jiggy, then yai, then get cross yai. If they not get cross yai, then get one yai. If they not get one yai, then get blame yai. If they not get blame yai, then a cripple. If they're not to cripple, then a polio. If they're not to polio, then get tuberculosis. They all get viruses. And the viruses that we then get, now one them with detrimental to the people them. And then get a high degree of contagion. Contagious. They don't make now all man the thief because we check as even scam. They say usa you tie cow na they eat. So people then begin to eat, usa then tie them. They don't eat all the grass. Now na dirty left. Even the dirty, then they sell them. You see China now na dirty then they carry go with minerals. We see everything they do. They know the accounts to it, they know the kunani. But the people them, when they make them contract there, then they benefit. No wonder an escroma no one come on power. No wonder an escroma no one for call it a day. They want for continue going on because the Olele not done yet. They go continue this swell. I know say Olele no get bono. That's swell like just this sweller. And the more we swell, the more they make richer and richer Olele for them. At we all expense. So what am I saying here? I tell Sierra Leoneans for let we take we country very seriously. It is time for let we look at ourselves as Sierra Leoneans. As it's a time we will look at ourselves as the slogan we Lamina Sanko make. Say one country, one people, where SLPP don't thief, just like how they thief the party itself from Lamina Sanko and by Farmatas too, and the PEPU, which are the original people that will make this party in Akambia district. You see, Sierra Leoneans, they will see the truth. We choose to believe the lies. Then you can hear people like Mambo, this party, yeah, now we party, we not agree, and we'll do this, we go do that. Batilo Songa, they say, we go do this, we go do that. In fact, now then they talk for certain people, where the one whole family be there inside the party at the beginning, then say they are not fit to be leader of the party. The constitution is clear. It say anybody will be leader, if will be born of Sierra Leone, if for the political party, and if it be 40 years and above. Then one day I would talk for say some certain people enough for take part and build for run as a flag bearer. Then Papa they not be there. If it's a military maga and I take them, go take and bring and come, invite them and ask them for their lead. He say all word he go back to the people. He come back, he can accept the request of being the leader. Then you see people in the commutes every day who say that I hear one young man he talk say the problem who can Sierra Leone are Lebanese. Not every Lebanese is a foreigner in Sierra Leone. Lebanese then begin come to Sierra Leone before independence. They begin come that the colonial people and bring the Karasalo. That does not make it right. But what is right is the fact that then one day we come to be Syria man. In fact, at that time, Lebanon not be exist. Lebanon be there inside Syria. Syria be there the Ottoman Empire. And the time when they begin to bring Syria man and Sierra Leone, now 1893. And 1893, we first prime minister not even born yet. So Syria man begin Sierra Leone before Samuel Simagai was born. Samuel Simagai was born in 1895, 2 years after we Lebanese then begin Sierra Leone. So tell me no. Then one in the week come very early. Then Basma them, then Candil them, then Watford them, then Daklala them, then Kobasi them, then Nicholas them, where they are virtually indigenous Sierra Leoneans. Then Zakir them, then Safidin them, then Fahad them, then Nahas them. And I saw the same way back we get full of man and we don't they when our origin now Sierra Leoneans, they were there even before 1885, the partitioning of Africa. My grandpa, my great grandpa, now Flama, I'm a Sierra Leonean. He was a Sierra Leonean. You get new come there where they come, just like Payazane. Now if papa can buy cola, marry the mama na kamakwe bona. So why would I tell Payazane let go back? Because now first generation Sierra Leonean. Fatima, now if papa come, then bring a can a whole tree. The question is, when I even ask if Fatima naturalized, because he's supposed to get naturalization document, because he's not born in Sierra Leone. But now he's in a Sierra Leonean. Where are the documents? But now he want to be prime minister. He want to be a president. That's alone. He say he want to be flag bearer. Now he open him mouth. Not to me open me mouth. Talk to them, bring a guy all three. What is naturalization documents? What he make a Sierra Leonean? But it's very easy for pick on people that we get a different color and we get different identity. As in the looks like Fulaman, as you see Fulaman, you know Fulaman. But how you go distinguish Fulaman, who already gets indigenous Sierra Leonean Fulade? Then people understand that. What do you want to say them be? Then they talk about Fulaton. When I know why they call Fulaton Fula. Fulaton will be worried. And the old man be they go buy cow until we the colonial government make an arrangement with them for move them go elsewhere. We have to be very careful the assertions that what they make. If we want to make we country, we get for begin to think about unity of purpose. And if we think unity of purpose, it means to say we all for come together, we start the discuss on these issues, therefore try for forge a principle where we all go come or get ethical values where we all be try for learn about and we believe in and we decide say this is not the road where they go. But for beginning go, Mende Road, Chimney Road, Suso Road, Mende Line, Local Line, Up Line, instead of Salon Line. They not go help we. Not go help we now. They not go help we ever. So what are we going to do as a people for let we achieve and remove ourselves from a dark place? How we go do it? We go only do it by us learning that being in the dark place is not the end of the world. But being in the dark place, you have to think about changing your realities. Because instead of you being in an emotional, psychological distress, despair, and hopelessness, before you day in that situation of hopelessness, psychological distress, or you're in a situation of sadness, isolation, or period of intense melancholy and sufferness, before we are doing that waiting there, why would I not think how we go move away from that? Because we know the people them, because that are the very people them, they change clothes, they come back to it. The man who them they call Abu yesterday, we born you host, and he can't see you tomorrow to you as Brahman. Now the same person, the attitude not change, a body not change, a mindset not change. Now the name no more it change. The one way come to you, come on you host, we then call Kadia too. Now they come back to you next week. You say in Enzina. The truth of the matter is, only one group of people can solve this problem. Not local problem, not local solution. Now we the Sierra Leoneans. For those when they talk about international community, international community not get a solution for us. They're not interested in us to start with. If we get to sense, the problem then will they in the first place, now then creator. That's exactly where they want us to be in a state of unableness, state of vulnerability, state of dependency, so then we continue for control. If we want real independence, we get for emancipate we mind. We get for free we mind them. We get for change the way we look at things. Instead of we look at things at the table, for pick them up, turn them back and front before we name them. Why? We don't forget better than Sierra Leone. Why we don't forget slogan them? Like equal opportunities for all. Why we not go get beliefs? Say Sierra Leone, not for we all. Because now we already get one country, one people. But now one country for some people. Now one country with one angry. Because we are united by angry. They angry. It dey inside we bone. It dey inside we guts. It dey inside we marrow. But we can relieve ourselves from that by saying no to any more of this nonsense, any more of this craziness, these lies, this deception that APC get legacy, SLPP get legacy. I not see legacy. I see further trouble, further poverty, further pain, further distress, further psychological bondage. We dey in a very dark place with politicians with a black face, black hand, black heart. where they make with situation even darker. Then they create a situation with toxic. Then they ferment hatred. Because not only when they do that, then they're able to achieve without being questioned. Then they polarize the societies, create division, so they go maintain the status quo at we expense. But that is where I say to Sierra Leoneans, we must not now, not ever, agree to that. If you're not donkey, the one where they ride you, not the exact, any NIG, no load, where they blow in by you. You go EJ points in about so you bundle. We have to let go of these people. We have to say no to them. And we should be smiling because that should be relief for every one of us. What is the use? Forget fools as your leader. We don't have leaders in Sierra Leone. We have hustlers. Hustlers, they way arrogant. Hustlers, they way an idiot. And waiting bad, if you forget a fool, a hustler, and an arrogant person as your leader, and a disaster. That's the whole reason why disaster not stop in Sierra Leone. We have fools that are arrogant fools. Because if you get fools, we arrogant, they are arrogant fools. Then Pantapde, then fools stand there. Pantapde. Then are idiots. So they are arrogant fools that with idiocy. And when you get then three combination and they in somebody you call leader, a disaster. But the disaster is for us to change. We have to revolt. Revolution come in two ways. It come violently or it come without blood. We can resist them passively. We can stop for go to their meetings. We can stop for talk to them. We can stop for engage with them. If we don't vote, we not get result. We not for vote again until we get the result. We have to resist this impunity. We can for resist them bad practices there. But if we condone them, we encourage them, we subscribe to them. Because when the minimum they do, all the minimum subscribe now, brother, the minimum. Then I turn back and say, Mwalele mia. Then what is the man and hey, Sarah Maramangi, Asabano, tobacco, Ramosi Reno, Okiri, this man would then call Julde. Julde say, we see SLPP in a power so. You know, the commodity there, not the commodity just now. They go see don't tea, we then tired and go team up. We then team up tea, we then tired and go lead on. We then lead on tea, then go team up back. We then team up tea, then go lead on. Saying those kind of things to Una, it's very patronizing and condescending. Na fitia to the people. It show no regards, it show no respect, it show no sensitivity to the people they need. Then it treat Una like for say, Una na thing, Una na inanimate objects. They can turn Una how they want. Una na krubombo, where Una where they want and pull Una where they don't want. This is how they see us. Why? Because we they fail in taking the moral, constitutional social responsibility we get for hold them people they are accountable, for bleach impunity out of them people there. All of them APC flag bearers, all of them SLPP flag bearers, all of the flag bearers that really come forward. They're not fit purpose. They're not fit for lead, even a dog. But they are coming forward. Why? I blame you when they look me. I blame you when they under me voice. When we all get responsibility for say, hey, when I go sit down. This day I wanna take a real person. If possible, somebody will not ever left Sierra Leone. Somebody will don't suffer. Sierra Leone realities. But most of them we brought that there. Anytime they talk international community, to start with, anybody who is elect for talk international community in African politics, anybody who elect for talk about with man for African politics, it already betray una. Because una worst enemy na Africa, na the white man. The white man gets a supremacist mentality. They would always see themselves as supreme. Una not see where they make the big 20 industrial nations the meeting in South Africa. America not go there because Africa. Because Africa want to go challenge them this time here about how they treat we in commerce, how we not get a voice. It kind of Africa, South Africa team up for the things them where they know they do we. America not want hear it because it's not in their interest. I don't know why people when we go school go they come out international community. International community is not our community. International community is not in our interests. International community, they not like rest so. So they eat chips and fish and chips na England na ya. Germany, now they meat then they eat. Like sausage, hamburger, because hamburger na hamburger come out. We na plazas. Rest now we use staple food. Our realities are different. Our problems are different. Our mentality is different. Our cultures are different. How we go there all the time. Now we follow other people there. All the time. How they copy other people there. When we talk, we're busy, they quote Shakespeare, or they quote the Bible, or they quote the Quran. But in reality, those are all foreign. Those are all not indigenous. Those are all not our ideology. Those are all not our beliefs. We have to take a step back and ask ourselves, are we Africans? Are we different? Do we eat different things? Do we have different traditions? If those traditions, those things we eat, we don't grow them, we depend on other people who will eat what we don't want. And when you eat what you don't want, that's so much the reason why we get certain illnesses that we're not able to account for. Because we body they assimilate them well, because you get something we call, you get for adapt yourself to certain things then, but we are adapted in what we are used to eating. We body used to certain things them. Then they bring something else from another different ecology. Right now, you get a kind of squirrel with them pull. I think in America, kind of England, I don't can kill all the English squirrel them. Anytime we introduce something, when they call, you introduce something new, it causes problem to the traditional. ecology or the traditional, or the indigenous equation, the indigenous people will suffer something out of that. Whenever they say for assimilate, at whose cost? In the world that we live in today, anything will make any form of assimilation. Now we Africans in the loss. So we're not going to stop for assimilate, and we'll begin to try for encourage, we serve for develop, whatever. Now we own, for we own good and for we own respectability. So Fambulem, I just say this with pain. I just say this not with anger, but with pain. When I look the people that waiting before now, both APC and SLPP, see the one be flag bearer. When I look any of them one and day and ask myself if I go one day for be una papa. When I go look them, when I proud say that me papa that one, that's my father. None of them not fit for be you, papa. They're not even fit for men dog for you. Look at the executives in the APC, how they're useless. Look at the one in the SLPP right now, how they're militant, how they're rude, how they're tribalistic, how they're divisive. That Batilo Songa, they talk, say how in then go lost this election, then go win them the next election because they get the police. That alone don't tell una for say that rig the one for rig, like how they rig and get away with it because we allow them to get away with it. So all I'm saying to Sierra Leoneans, we have to look deep inside the bag. Check their slogans there. One country, one people. Are we one country and one people? Are we nationalistic? Do we have any unit of nationalism in us? I don't think so. Because if we have any nationalism in us, by now, we probably don't converge on one veranda and say no to Mother Bio and say no to APC for the nonsense. And we take we country back. And we fend interim people them, we're responsible for making them stabilize the boat. And when the boat is stabilized, then we, Sierra Leoneans, could make a decision. Uda, we feel say, get the ability, get the proficiency, get the aptitude, get the character, get the ableness, the ability for be president of Sierra Leone. Pode ranka miliju bobo there, we don't come out with the degree there, where they hold them trozo. Not a degree, they make you a leader. A degree, not a qualification. We constitution talk say na literacy, now a qualification. If you are literate, if you na person we intellectual, that means na person where they think, not a person we get degree. That's somebody where they use the intellect. You get man where they from 5 where they think. You get man who reach from 6 where they think. You get man who not even go school where they think. Then they use their brain better than some of we academics there. Because we get academics that will not even get to history from a Sierra Leonean perspective. Rather, the small history where we get, they're all tribalized. The history where we get is full of revisionism. They revise them all for meet certain people and criteria. So for today, as I can say, we will make the topic short and sweet. For make we all go try for conceptualize, understand, and position ourselves in a way for make we go meander we safe away from this dark place where we dey. Sierra Leone dark at the moment with dark politicians them, with black hands, black faces, and black heart. They don't misuse, oppress, abuse Sierra Leoneans for far too long. They look when we are, see them get legacy. They know the shame. They don't know what's in a legacy. Where are the legacies? How comes we not see them? Legacies, we still not get water for drink. Legacies, we not get good hospital. If you sick, if you not go Ghana, you go India, you go to a salon, you rot away. People that they are alive now, the body they pull maggots, they pull tumbu. People that they are alive now, they don't rot in when they are alive. Now Sierra Leone, this is real. And with all these realities, we make we country doom if we not change them. That means to say, we Sierra Leoneans for change the way we think, so we change with situations. With situation right now, how we did so. Now one way not good. The prognosis is bad. It's like we go see a doctor, he tell you for say you get cancer, and he cannot help the cancer don't moisturize. That means the cancer don't scatter all over your body. It's nothing he can do. All he can do now is TLC. So you not reach the TLC side. We can do them. But if we need for do them, we can for kill tribalism. We can for kill regionalism. We can for kill Mindy line. We can for kill Timney line. And it's so funny how many people we get to in a pure Mende. Because that's what's in the hide behind. In a pure Mende, how many pure Mende we get? I don't think they are up to 2%. If we do a survey in Sierra Leone, ask every individual for giving a record of 3 generations of a family. A mama and a papa, a grandpa and a granny, a great grandpa and a great granny. Believe you me, hardly you will find 5% or even 2% Sierra Leonean will not get all that mixture in them. And if that is the case, that means to say we really don't have tribes as in Mende, Timney. We have Mende speaking people in Sierra Leone and Timney speaking people. And if that is the case, why is all this fussing and fighting? Why all this alahala, all these kuskas? Why all this indecency, this indecent behavior, this lack of patriotism? Why we can't be loyal to the country till we flag, with constitution, and the line where we all go forge without the salon line? We hopefully will not forget about Timney line, Mainly line, and upline. Family. It is sweet and short. We want to tell you thank you for today. We want for tell the broadcasting house where would they use today, CNN, Boku thank you. Tell the board of directors and the CEO thank you for them relentless work for try for change this country called Sierra Leone. And as I can normally do, everything we are saying here at the buffer, they are my words, and I take responsibility for them. Nobody else is responsible for what I said here. This platform is just a vehicle, and a vehicle we're very responsible. And that is the whole reason why I am making a disclaimer. I take full responsibility for everything I say. And if I hurt anybody, I'm sorry, but some things we have to say. Let us make we take medicine. Medicine is never sweet. If it's too sweet, the syrup, it hard for drink. If it's bitter, you get for lucky, I for drink. Example, bangba. Medicine is never sweet, but it's a relief. you in the future. So now Lord take the medicine we would need now for Lord get better for the future. Fambulem nami kam nami de go. Na imranti de say tata. Fambulem. Appraisal. Surprise. Oh, you. Surprise. Surprise. Oh.